Hi. Hello, everyone, everybody. Uh, I'm so pleased to be here at this time and to welcome you on board for our conference, Esculape Athena, from Esculape Athena Translations, to chance this opportunity to develop your business abroad. For those who don't know me, I am the manager of Esculape Athena Translation, a translation company located in France, near Paris, at about more than 15 kilometers away from Paris, on the west part of Paris, of course. And we are a translation company, and I manage about more than 150 translators who specialize in the field of life science, cosmetics, nutrition, many chemical fields, and many fields in the field of life science, and legal areas as well, like many fields of legal area, and in corporate legal area, for instance, and other fields on request. So I'm going to share you my presentation. So just if you have some time now. This is my presentation I'm going to share you. So I hope everyone could see it quite well, and I hope the sound is well as well. I'm going to test my audio. It's okay for you. I'm not sure. Okay. I think it's okay, but I'm not sure. So before sharing I'm going to test my audio. Yes, it's fine there. And okay. And the other one, everybody's, yes, it's okay. So it's fine. Okay. And this is my presentation, as you say, as you know. Right. So. So, France represents an opportunity for you to develop your business. Yes, it's true. So, we belong to French care network in France. There is a famous network located in France. We gather many companies in the field of medical area and life science. So if you want to belong to this network, it's a great opportunity to develop your networking in France. And they organize as well many events in France all along the year. So you could belong to this network. I recommend you to be in this network. So I'm going to present many subjects on this conference. Why France is attractive for investors and owners. Why you should come to France to settle your company. The market opportunities in France you could benefit from to develop your business, and why you need to translate your website to French, and the key indicators that help your decisions. And finally, an evaluation of your strengths to settle in France and your website image, and our contact to help you in your business or innovative projects. And you see the famous photo of our Eiffel Tower in France, located in the very very city in the heart of Paris. You could visit. I recommend to visit during if you come to Paris. I will be very pleased to welcome you and to show you the Eiffel Tower. Firstly, in which way France is the best place to sell your product and services, and why France could be attractive for foreign investors like you? Firstly, France is the European champion from an economical point of view. In fact, France is the urban champion of economic attractiveness for the first consecutive years, according to the Forbes 2023. Because the 1,688 investment decisions recorded in 2024 come from 62 different countries, the majority of which are from Europe, and it represents 64% of projects. Those we are the winners, placed, because the winner to welcome the most majority of the investment decision in Europe. So it's quite good for you because for many, I'm going to explain you in which way. The United States ranks first with 50% of investment decision, and it represents about 252 projects. Germany, it represents 14% of decisions, so it's about 232 projects for people owners who want to settle in France. And the United Kingdom represents 9% of decisions, represents about 150 projects. So the source of this information comes from Business France. It's a company. It gathers. It's a network in France. We welcome people from abroad and from owners who want to settle in France. So they organize things events for people who want to come to France and welcome you as well. So for the second reason is for attractivity is it's a predictable environment providing access to the European single market. I think Donald Trump's recent decision in 2025 imposing customs duties of 25% on products from Canada and Mexico, as well as 10% on those from China, could directly increase France attractiveness for foreign companies. I mean, it could attract France, it could make you decide to settle your company in France because there are lower, it's a predictable environment, it's a stable environment for people who want to continue living in France, and it's not a changing environment. Something safe, and there are no wars for the moment. There are no wars. There are no. It's a good. You could benefit from a peaceful environment, and a balance in your life. It could be very profitable for your well-being. So the first is certainly attractive reason to come to France is significant portion of first-time investors. I mean, first-time investor are still present in 2024. It represented 28% of foreign companies. So it's quite many people comes to France to settle their company for the first time. I mean, and it's some statistics comes from Business France as well. So it could explain that many investors choose France for the first investment. And finally, there is a French policy in France for the creation and maintenance of jobs in scientific research. I mean, there are some, in 2024, the creation and retention of engineering and research development represents, I mean, and development jobs increased by 9%. It means that many there is a policy in France will contribute to the to increase jobs in research and development. So it could help you to decide to choose France. I mean, to come to France. Okay. Everybody follow me. Sorry for my English. It's not perfect, but I'm trying to do my best. And finally, there is also a policy in France to strengthen industrial competitiveness and future technologies. I mean, President Macron makes his best to increase his policy, for instance, in IT, for instance. And he tries to France to 2030 remains a factor of attraction for foreign investors, since 32% of decisions and jobs are directly linked to the plan launched in 2021, and which aims to develop industrial competitiveness and future technologies in our country. So this statistic comes from Business Funds, our organization who helps foreign investors to come to France, and who gather many companies as well. So there is a real policy in France to attract foreigners and to develop competitiveness for companies who want to settle in France. And France is strong in contrasting Europe as well. If you see the UK's Brexit experience and Germany's economic difficulties, recent difficulties. So France remains strong among contrasted European countries. So it could decide you to come to France to settle your companies. There is also, and it's a very it makes a difference in Europe. In France, there is something who could attract you is an innovation tax credit favorable to innovative PME in France. It means that the innovation tax credit is a scheme reserved for small companies or that can benefit from a tax credit and on expenses incurred to design prototypes or install pilots of new projects. So, the Finance Act extends the scheme for free credits for 3 years and lowers the rates from 30% to 20%. It means there is a return, there is a deduction, a rebate on your tax. If you want to settle in France, you could have some special rebates, but it was down from 30% to 20%, but it could incite you to settle your company in France because you have a special rebates on your tax. So it could, if you make some research development efforts, for instance, or something like there is some case, you have to show show your efforts in some case to prove that you are an innovative company, you make some research efforts and so on, and it could down your taxes from 30% to 20%. So it could help you to decide to come to France, because we have a a policy to have research, especially research and development companies who make some research and development efforts. By now, I'm going to tell you a little more about market opportunities in France. You could decide you to come to France, especially. I'm not supposed to speak about every opportunity because it could be very long and not very interesting for you. For people who are not in the, especially in the market, they find in this market. So I'm going just to show you some opportunities you could motivate you to come to France. So, sorry for the opportunity I'm not talking about. You will sorry for that, but I'm going to speak some in specific areas, not of all specific opportunities. So for example, if I speak about the fashion industry, direct revenue, it represents about 154 billion in 2022 million for billion. So it's quite important, the opportunity in fashion industry. We are in France an international company very known as LVMH, but for example, it represents in textile clothing about 66%, in perfume 46% of the turnover repartition, shoes and leather 21%, iron gear more than 8%, watches and jewelry about 7%, and related services about 4%. So it's quite important. The fashion industry, it's represent quite important. It's quite important in France. So it could help you to decide to come to France. Mostly, if you want to, the e-commerce in France is a quite good opportunity for you if you want to launch a company online. Because in 2021, the French people spent about 129 billion online in 2021. The pandemic pushed the French to buy more online because you cannot, you were at home, so most people were forced to remain at home and not to go outside. And one online purchase per shopper per week on average in 2021, it's about 60 euros. So it's quite important. The amount purchasing online is quite important in France. So it's figures from FIFA. This is an association for online companies in France. It could decide you, these figures could decide you to come to France. Because there is an attractive development online for those who are working in fashion industries. The other market opportunities could be also about the essential oils. France, the second largest producer of essential oils in the European Union. France is the second largest producer of essential oils in Europe. So it's quite interesting for those who are working in essential oils areas. In the south of France, mostly they are quite producers of essential oils, mostly among grass. Over the past 10 years, French production has grown significantly, with sales of 47% between 2010 and 2020. The trade balance shows a surplus of more than 119 million, sorry, not billion, million. It's figures from INSEE and Bonu who gather that statistics. So INSEE, which is a famous organization in France, who gathers statistics from all economic area. So it's quite important. The main customer country is Germany, and the main supplier country is by far Switzerland for essential oils. So the southeast of France is home to the majority of the workforce, with more than 4,000 jobs in the can, including class employment zone. So the south of France is quite interesting area for those who want to develop his business in the essential oils, because it gathers many companies from in this sector. So it's a very famous area for that development. So welcome on board if you want to come to France to settle your company in this area, in essential oils. There are also many opportunities for medical people working in medical field, because demand for general practitioner position in France remain very strong, with growing needs in various regions. So you could consult the article where I find this information. But I know some doctors are attending our conference, so I will recommend you to come to France to benefit from balance in your life and very mild climate as well, and the value and a peaceful environment and some quite good living conditions to come to France to settle your business. So don't hesitate to ask me some advice. Some advice if you want to come to France to settle your business if you are working in the medical field, because they are very demanding. There are very many requests on this field for doctors who are quite who are not so numerous in France, and it's quite difficult to have an appointment for people who need assistance, medical assistance. So if you want to come up to France, you are very welcomed on board. All right. I will point out some two figures in like I could gather about if you want, it could motivate you if you want to come to France. 53% of European consumers have already placed at least one order on an international website in the last 10 months. 72% of consumers prefer to shop in their native language from the Federation of E-commerce and Distance Selling website. So, and many languages, some languages are quite rare. But they are very, they are wide environment. There are larger demands from European and extra-European countries to shop, buy some things on e-commerce. So don't hesitate to translate to websites. And I'm going to show you some our offer on the subject if you want to set up your companies in France. So just a moment. So, as you know, I set up a program to, to boost your business, to coach you during 6 months or 9 months, as you prefer, and this program is to help you to build your roadmap together and to attract and develop your foreign customers while improving your margins. It's a solution to win new clients with a better sales margin. For example, if you want to come to France, you can have better margins because you benefit from higher price, probably better margins. You will escape your local competition. If you, for example, you are in the United States, you have a wide competition if you are working there, and you will work locally. So you are facing strong competition. So if you come to France, you escape your competition. You are facing significant pricing pressure in your countries, for instance, in the United States, but it could be in Spain or in Italy. Your sales margins aren't up to your ambitions. So if you fix your own prices in France, you could have better sales margins. You need another perspective and support to set up a new plan to develop a foreign clientele that guarantees you better sales margins and work-life balance. So, we are working in that way at Esculape Athena Translation. So entrepreneur, win new clients, conquer international markets that grow your business in the life science and legal fields. So I recommend you to reserve your seat here to benefit from our discount on our program to help you to set up your business plan and roadmap. So 3 keys to develop your business. Make mistake to develop your export business. Firstly, what is your personal situation, your SWOT, roadmap for 2024-2025? Secondly, what are the most promising potential export market for your companies? Is it France? Is it another country? Sorry. So I will help you to determine which is the best country. I have a little tool, okay, with you. When you enter your website, you could see the best place in Europe to set up your company. Could be France, it could be another country, but I think France is a very good area to set up his own company. What plan should you put in place to develop and attract these new export customers? So I will help you to set up your plan for 2025 to develop your business in France in good conditions. If you have a plan, you could see, you could set up your objectives and determine month by month why could be your plan monthly, what you do to develop your business. So, and I'll help you in that way because I am in place with I am a good coach for that. And then let's build your roadmap together to develop your foreign customer, your French customer portfolio while ensuring your margins. So you will learn on international development in that way. You will work on study market, country targeting, price positioning, partnerships, self-confidence, because if you develop your business in France, you will be more confident as well. You learn a lot of things. You will learn also on the assumption of targeting your target market. You will learn on the 3 skills to attract and develop a foreign clientele, French clientele. I am French, so I could help you in that way. And ready to understand the 3 skills to successful selling your products and services to foreigners by improving your visibility, increasing your sales margin, attracting new customers. And the benefits for you of following the masterclass will finally go ahead to attract and develop an export clientele, a French clientele. Have you fully understood the benefits of taking care of your image with your foreign clients? You will gain clarity on your plan for attracting and developing your foreign customers by writing it down. You have a plan. You will be coached by me and monitored by me twice a month to encourage you and discuss your action, and thus see your progress in the implementation and achieve your results. You will be helped to set up your market study before launching anything. Yes, we can. You will achieve greater financial stability by deciding to attract foreign clients in a peaceful environment like France. You will gain new customers by increasing your sales margins, creating a new, more competitive strategic space. You will win a chance to be known beyond borders, and so on. Then I am Valerie. I am the manager of Esculape Athena Translations, and so on. So I'm going to see you our offer to develop you to be coached by me. Our offer is that offer. Sorry. My offer in that way is here. The internet is not so good, sorry. You follow me? Yes, you can. Yes, it's okay. So I'm going to put you my offer in the in the in the message. So you could, or below my conference, in order that you could subscribe to my offer and to be coach for 6 or 9 months. This is my offer here. So I'm going to show you it right now. If you are still following me. So I see there is some, the sun is shining today, so I'm sure you will be convinced to settle in France in 2025, and I recommend you to do it because it's the best place for you. So Esculape Athena Translation is an innovative translation agency, but we help people to make more profitable plan. That's why I write and I present that conference. We have two offers, in fact, to put the entrepreneurs, because in our company we are more I coach the entrepreneurs, and it's my target audience. So I have two offers: the regular pass and the VIP pass. So I'm going to present my offers to develop your company in France. Firstly, the regular pass is the plan preparation and monitoring. It's 2 hours of monthly coaching for 6 months. The value is 200 euros. You will get two models, the roadmap model and the business case model. And you can plan your revenue on it and fix your action as well, month by month. And the value is 200 euros for the models to prepare your business plans and roadmap. So it costs about 380 euros monthly during 6 months. If you want to be followed by during 9 months, it's possible. You have just to write me at my email contact arrobas esculapathenatraduction.com. I'm going to write it down my presentation. And the second model, my second offer is VIP Pass. I recommend it higher because it would help you in best way than the more deeply. If you are very convinced to set up your company in France, I recommend highly this offer because it's 2 hours of monthly coaching. The value is 200 euros per month during 6 months. You will work on your avatar. I mean the best customer, the customer you want, you fit the customer you want to target for your company to develop your business in France. The value is 300 euros. I give you some assistance while defining the SWOT analysis. I mean your current analysis of your company. I mean your strengths, your weaknesses, the opportunities of the market, for instance. And I will assist you with preparing the questions for the micro market study, and the value is 700 euros. I'll assist you in preparing your roadmap and monitoring your business plan. Develop on your own. I'm not supposed to do your business plan, but I'm going to make you ask the best questions to prepare it. The value is 1,000 euros. And assist you to choosing your target export countries, because I have a little tool. If you put your website address, you could see it's a tool. It's a Google tool. You could see the best place to develop your companies. I recommend I leave France for as well because it's the best plan for, as you say, it's the best place for your company. And I give you some assistance on awareness of the concept of export partnerships. We define together partners avatars and implementing your approach strategy to get some partners to develop your business. The value is 1,000 euros. I'll help you to create a job description for recruiting, for instance, an export sales representative to develop your business in France. As you know, I work in consultant recruitment for many years, so I know exactly to define the best job description and help you in that way, and how you could find the best people, the best person to do that job in France, and the best because it's quite difficult to find a good commercial sales representative. But I recommend you. I will help you in that way to find the best person. But I'm not supposed to give you the person to develop your business, but I will give you some advices to find the best person in your network or to fix the job description and so on. And I will give you as well my templates, the roadmap and business plan templates to do your work properly. And I will coach you 2 hours per month during 6 or 9 months as you want. Okay, if you want 9 months assistance, you have to write me at contact @Esculape Athena Traduction .com. Voilà. And it's okay, .com. Contact at Esculape Athena Traduction.com. Okay? Is it clear for you? If you have any questions, I recommend you to send me your question by email, and I will write you before below that presentation my email address. You have also to register here if you want to buy my coaching here, buy your ticket here, and as well here. and it's fine. And I will send you all my models and we have to plan below that presentation the next appointment my agenda Calendly Valérie Béranger /calendly.com to fix a date together. I'm mostly available on the weekend and Saturday morning at the end of the day after 6:30 to plan our meeting. Okay, it's about 1 hour meeting. All right. Oh.